Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. There is a movement happening in the AI world that is totally changing the way people work, and you guys already know if you've been watching this channel. It's basically called ChatGPT, and it is rewriting the world we live in. Every single day is just getting crazier and crazier. Now, if you Google, for example, make passive income with ChatGPT, you are going to have many YouTubers jumping into this trend, basically showing people how you can make massive amounts of money very easily, right? The easiest way is basically writing a book. Here is a YouTuber. This YouTuber is basically showing us how you can go ahead and have ChatGPT write you a book, and now you're selling those books on Amazon. Now, the problem is that there's now like literally thousands of books now available on the Amazon store that have been written from ChatGPT, which is absolutely crazy. Why? Because ChatGPT can write you a book in literally seconds, right? So this YouTuber does go through the process of showing you, how to do it, and he basically shows you. It's a little bit deceiving, and I'll tell you why. Because one thing is, yeah, sure, I can go right now and have a book written in seconds by ChatGPT. The problem is, who's going to buy it? How are you going to get people to buy it, right? At the end of the day, you're going to need to advertise that, and that's where you end up needing money so people can find your book and buy your book. One of the problems with having ChatGPT write your book and you try to sell that book is that I can just go into ChatGPT and type in what I want to learn, and it's going to tell me, right? So it's almost going to make books obsolete to a certain degree if they are written by the computer, because I can just type it in and it's going to give me the same response that would give the person that is trying to sell these books on Amazon. So what we start writing is going to be very different in the future than what it is today. Because prior to ChatGPT, you actually needed an author to write it, to do interviews, to do research or whatever. ChatGPT does that basically instantly, and that's the problem at the heart, right? But now, like if I want to go in and find a book on, meditation, I could just go into ChatGPT and say, write me a book on meditation. I don't have to buy that book. But people are trying to capitalize on this new wave of basically doing things really easily. But again, you don't even need to know that, because if you wanted to learn about meditation, all you have to do is make an account on ChatGPT and write in something like this. Check this out. Look, all I wrote was, write me a short book on the benefits of meditation. And there it goes. It's writing me a short book about a topic that I literally don't know much about, right? So I could just start reading this now and I could just learn, or I could go ahead, copy and paste this and make my own book and submit it to Amazon and sell it as an ebook. And that's where the passive income comes from. Now, you are going to need people to actually go to your shopping cart in Amazon so you can actually sell this book, right? Look at this, completely done in seconds. Now, I could sit there and say, chapter 1, stress reduction. I could say, make chapter 1, 5 paragraphs, make chapter 2, 5 paragraphs, and it's just going to add more text and make it longer. At the end of the day, this is how people are using it right at this second. Now, I suspect that Amazon is probably going to start cracking down on some of these ChatGPT fake books. I don't call them fake books, but in a way they are sort of fake books. Because again, I don't need to go in and buy an Amazon book. I could just do this right here. Now, a lot of people are not that smart, right? But there is a very short window, I believe, that people are going to be able to make money doing this. But I think that companies are going to shut down, and I think that consumers are going to shut down. Because imagine, this was free. What I just did right here was completely free. I would feel really terrible if I had to jump into Amazon and basically buy a book for $59. I would be like, oh my God, I just literally lost $59. So, but that is how people are using ChatGPT to make money. Now, here's another video that basically talks about the same thing. You go to ChatGPT, you have this write your book, you put it on, they're all saying the same thing, right? And then you could even have ChatGPT make you images for your book. Not ChatGPT, but like the other Mid-Journey can go ahead and make you images, and suddenly you could have children's books. You could do whatever. So right now, like I said, we have a very short period of time right now where we can make money, because I think people like Amazon and the public in general are going to start cracking down on this, because it's just it's a complete waste of money to go in and buy things. So if you guys are thinking of, making a little bit of extra money, here it is, guys. You go in, you have ChatGPT write you whatever you want. You have Midjourney, print you out images that you can now use to add to your book, like the cover or whatever, and you're done. Literally, you could have a book in the next hour if you just sit and do it. And now, but again, like I said, the biggest problem is, how do you promote your book, right? And if you do want to print a hardcover, you're going to have to pay for that, because that is actual material. The best and easiest way is to make these books completely digital. That way you don't have to, incur having to print and have to use storage. Now, if your business takes off, obviously that could be the next step. But, this is also going to raise a lot of questions of, who's the real author? Does ChatGPT should get part of that money, or should the person that, made the ebook, should they get the money? Because really, I didn't write this, right? ChatGPT wrote this. So it opens up a can of worms. We're going to have to monitor this very closely, because it is absolutely crazy that, anybody could just be an author today just by typing in a chat bot. But again, we're not the authors, right? That's the truth. There's a way to make money right now, but we're still not authors. We're just telling this program to do it for us. So again, take advantage of this if you can, because there's definitely money in this. But remember that it's going to change rapidly. So you might have a very, very short window to make ton of money. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like my videos and you like my commentary, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.